If you ask me whether I believe in vampires, I cannot give a definite answer. I've been to Krumlov. I've seen the full cinematics of the place. It's a remote yet insanely atmospheric little town. The castle walls loom over the settlement like they're judging everyone's life choices. There is a creepy doll museum tucked away in someone's attic and a deep, brooding forest stretching for miles beyond the city walls. Now switch off all electric lights. Replace Spotify with the howl of wolves. Subtract modern medicine from the equation. And I assure you, death suddenly doesn't seem all that far away. Your imagination will conjure not only Dracula and his assorted Stigoi cousins, but something far worse, something that seeps your life force day after day, gulp by polite little gulp. And suddenly, without a single vaccination in your lifetime, you fell sick. No GP, no proper examination, no help. A full century still remained before the first general anesthesia that would allow true surgery. 200 years before the first antibiotic. All one could do was pray to God, trust in the mercy of one's immune system, and avoid catching the eye of a vampire. Legends tell of Countess Eleanor retreating from the sunlight, living on blood, and terrifying the people of Chersky Krumlov. But what if there was a real medical explanation behind the myth? Modern science suggests that rare conditions like porphyria could have created symptoms strikingly similar to the vampire tales. While most porphyria is genetic, it can also be acquired, often through liver dysfunction caused by toxins or certain plant poisons. One candidate is wolf's milk, a plant historically known for its toxic sap. Chronic exposure to its compounds can stress the liver, potentially triggering the same skin sensitivity, neurological symptoms, and pale appearance associated with porphyria. A sufferer would avoid sunlight, appear unnaturally pale, and experience fatigue or hallucinations, traits eerily reminiscent of the vampires of folklore. In this light, the Countess's mysterious illness may not have been supernatural at all, but rather a tragic combination of toxic exposure and acquired porphyria, giving rise to stories that would haunt generations. Myths are never born from nothing. They rise from the fears, desires, and tragedies of real human lives. The stories of vampires, strigoi, and night-hunting spirits are echoes of people who walked the earth, who faced death, disease, and the unknown, and whose memory was stretched into legend. In every whispered tale, every shadowy figure, there is a trace of truth.